Hi and Assalamualaikum, my name is Afarina. In this video, we will explain about the technical analysis of a few companies with different sectors. The companies that we choose are listed as follows. The indicator that we will use for the analysis are double and simple moving average, rate of change, relative strength index, moving average convergent divergent or MACD, stochastic, and Bollinger Band.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Izzati binti Azhar. So, the first company that we choose is Rsi Group Berhad from furniture sector. The first indicator that we use is single simple moving average. You can see the sell signal on 12 March 2020 and 2 March 2021 where closing price moving below the moving average. While on 23rd November 2020, there is buy signal detected, which also refer to bullish signal. Second indicator is rate of change. Shows in the graph on 18 March 2020, it represents an oversold refer to buy signal. It happens when the rate of change decrease and approach zero until the value is less than zero. Then on 14 December 2020, it showed an overbought refer to sell signal. It is better for traders to sell since the price is falling. Third indicator is relative strength index. It shows an oversold position on 18 March 2020, which refers to strong buy signal when the RSI line crosses below 13, then crosses back above 30 level. On June 2020, December 2020, and July 2021, it shows an overbought which considered as sell signal. So the stock should be sold before RSI line drops below 17. Next indicator is moving average convergence divergence. You can see bullish trend that refer to buy signal on 31st March and 12th October 2020 where MACD line crosses above signal line. As for 4 March 2021, it shows sell signal where MACD line crosses below signal line. Traders should sell the stock immediately before the price drop as it shows bearish trend. Last indicator is stochastic. Oversold level appear below 20 on March and October 2020. It shows buy signal that signaling traders should buy more stock as the price keep rising after that. Then as you can see in the graph, overbought levels appear above 80 on February 2021, which shows a sell signal. Before the price keep declining, traders should sell their stocks.
Perak Transit is a company in Bursa Malaysia that is under travel sector. The first indicator for Perak Transit is double moving average. It can be seen on the graph that the buy signal is in July 2020 due to shorter line crosses above the longer line, while the sell signal is in March 2021 with shorter line crosses below the longer line. Bollinger Band is used for the next indicator. On the graph shown, buy signal is seen with the price moving above moving average 20 days line or the blue line in July 2020, while the sell signal is when the price is moving below the blue line in March 2021. MACD is the third indicator for Perak Transit. As we all know, MACD is the most well-known indicator for traders. The sell signal for MACD can be seen in March 2020 when the MACD line in blue color crosses below the signal line in red color and below the zero line. To confirm this is through the MACD histogram, which it turns down below the zero line. The buy signal is in July 2020 when the MACD line crosses above the signal line and zero line. Another way to confirm the buy signal is through the MACD histogram, which it turns up above the zero line. Fourth indicator is RSI. The buy signal is seen in October 2019 and March 2020 when the RSI line enters the oversold area and crosses back above the 30 line, while the sell signal is seen in April 2020 and August 2020 when the RSI line enters the overbought area and crosses back below the 70 line. The last indicator for Perak Transit is stochastic. The K line is represented as black color, and when it moves below the D line in blue color and both lines in the overbought area then crosses back below the 80 line, it indicates a sell signal. The sell signals can be seen in February 2020 and August 2020. However, the buy signal is in March 2020 and July 2020 with the K line moving above the D line in the oversold area and crosses back above the 20 line.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurhaiza Nuruddin. I would like to explain more about the nets. Dagang Exchange Berhad involved in communication and technology service. The first indicators used to analyze the chart is moving average double. Early in 2021, there is an uptrend occur resulting to expose the buy signal in bullish trend. It is advisable for traders to enter the market at the moment. Later on April 2021, the trend line going down, which resulting to sell signal for the traders to sell their stock before occur any huge losses. Second, the rate of change. The first quarter of 2020, the ROC line moved below zero line indicate the buy signal when it entered the oversold range. A year after, the ROC line moved above the zero line and entered the overbought range and shows the sell signal. At that moment, traders should make a decision to sell their stocks. Third, relative strength indicator. As for March 2020, the RSI line tends to fall down below 30 to the oversold zone, showing a buying signal, and then in April 2021, an uptrend happened and resulting to a top failure swing since the RSI line crossed over the 70 level. The traders should really considering to sell their stock before suffer huge losses. Fourth, MACD. The MACD crossed below the signal line in March 2021, indicating the sell signals. An uptrend in February 2021 occurred where both MACD crossed over the signal line and MACD histogram turned up below zero, show a positive buying signal. Traders definitely should buy the stock at the point so that can generate a significant profit. Lastly, Stochastic Indicator. The K line is above the D line that occurred in oversold range, which below 20 can be computed as the buying signal early 2020. Later in the third quarter of 2021, the K line is below the D line in the overbought range above the 80, give a clearer image for the traders to sell the stock of the net company.
Hi, my name is Aire and I will present about Stochastic Group from Logistics sector. First indicator that I will present is double simple moving average. This graph show on 4th March 2020 when the red line crossed below the blue line and expected for investor to face loss. Second is rate of change when mega overbought and oversold, shows when the ROC line have a bigger gap with zero line. Third indicator is relative trend index when the investors must buy when the RSI line is below 30% and sell when it is above 70%. Second last indicator is MACD. I will refer histogram. So the histogram turns out show as a buy signal and turns down as a sell signal. Last, stochastic. The first interpretation of the signal is bearish divergence since the price record a higher high, but the stochastic oscillator forms a lower high. Next interpretation is on 4th May 2021 shows the overbought level that above 80, and on 24th September 2021 shows the oversold level that below 20.
As for Slp Resources Berhad, they involved in plastic packaging based in Kulim, Malaysia. On 16 April 2020, the shorter average, which is the red line crossed over the longer average blue line, indicates the buy signal, and on September 2020 shows the sell signals. As for ROC indicator, on March 2020, the ROC line decreased until negative 26.7990, shows that it is in a bearish or oversold, which is a good time for traders to buy the stock. It also shows the overbought since the ROC line exceeds the zero line and make it a best time for the traders to sell their stock to minimize the losses. Next, in RSI indicator, on March 2020, the RSI line surpassed below 30, showing a buying signal, and when the RSI line crossed back to 30, means the stock has reversed its previous bear trend and the price is expected to correct itself and return to its normal range.
The fourth indicator is MACD. On 3rd April 2020 shows the buy signal since the MACD line crosses below the zero line, and this is the best time for investors to buy more stocks to make profit. Then sell signals also shows 27th August 2020 since the MACD line crosses above the zero line. Last indicator is stochastic. Sell signal shows when the K line is below the D line, while buy signal also shows when the stochastic line is below 20. Indicates it is the chance for investor buy more stocks. That's all from us. Thank you. Bye bye.
In conclusion, every trader should be alert and aware of buy and sell signals will follow the movement of the graph as it used to determine the buy and sell. They also need to keep an eye on the graph if they use indicators to see the buy and sell signals, since every signal depends on the indicator. Watch trading news and current events also helps to find stocks that can perform well. Keep active and alert to avoid losing money. That's all from us. Thank you.